অপেক্ষা করছেন কখন আপনি প্রশ্নগুলো করতে পারবেন, তো আমরা খুব দ্রুত সেই দিকে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছি। আমরা জানি খুব শীঘ্রই শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে বিপিএল এর 12তম আসর, এবং সেই জন্য আমরা সবাই ভীষণ রকম এক্সাইটেড হয়ে অপেক্ষা করছি। সেই সাথে বিপিএল সামনে রেখে ঢাকা ক্যাপিটালস কিন্তু নিয়েছে একদম সলিড এন্ট্রি, বেশ চমক দিয়ে তারা শুরু করছে। আর এই মুহূর্তে আমরা সবাই আছি ঢাকার গুলশানের সেরাটনে। আপনারা অলরেডি জানেন যে আমরা কেন এখানে আজকে একত্রিত হয়েছি, কে আছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। পুরো আয়োজনটি আজকে সাজানো হয়েছে কারণ আমাদের সঙ্গে আছেন একজন লিভিং লেজেন্ড। Yes everyone, he is one of the fastest bowlers in cricketing history, has played around 46 tests, 163 ODIs, 15 T20s. If you remember 2003 World Cup, ঘন্টা 141.3 কিলোমিটারের বল করার রেকর্ড যার ঝুলিতে আছে, যাকে বলা হয় Rawalpindi Express. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Shoaib Akhtar. Please put your hands together as we welcome him as the official mentor of Dhaka Capitals. Yes, you heard it right. এর আগে অনেকবার তিনি প্লেয়ার হিসেবে বাংলাদেশে এলেও এই প্রথমবারের মতো তিনি এসেছেন মেন্টর হিসেবে। শোয়েব আখতার এমন একটি নাম, ইয়াং প্লেয়ারদের জন্য যিনি একজন মেন্টর, সিনিয়র প্লেয়ারদের জন্য তিনি একজন মোটিভেটর, এবং অবশ্যই অপোজিশনের জন্য সাইলেন্ট প্রেশার। এবং এবার তিনি যুক্ত হয়েছেন ঢাকা ক্যাপিটালের সাথে অফিসিয়ালি মেন্টর করবার জন্য। আমরা শুরু করছি তার সাথে আজকের প্রেস কনফারেন্স। আমি প্রেস কনফারেন্সে আমাদের সঙ্গে যুক্ত হবার জন্য ওয়েলকাম করে নিতে চাই অফিসিয়ালি আমাদের সাথে যারা আছেন। প্লিজ ওয়েলকাম অন দ্য স্টেজ মিস্টার মিজান, অনারেবল প্রেসিডেন্ট অফ রিমার্ক হারল্যান্ড, ম্যানেজিং ডিরেক্টর অফ ঢাকা ক্যাপিটালস। প্লিজ ওয়েলকাম অন দ্য স্টেজ। Also welcome Mr. Atik Fahad, CEO, Director of Dhaka Capitals, with a round of applause. Please welcome. Welcome Mr. Ali Hussain Raju, Head of Operation of Dhaka Capitals. Thank you very much. Before we start, I just want to humbly ask Mr. Shoaib Akhtar, how are you and how are you feeling here?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for having me in Bangladesh. As I always love this country and I wanted to visit this country for long period of time to be very nice. Thank you.
Expect from the players in this season of BPL.
I want Taskin to break my speed record.
I think আমাদের সাথে যারা আছেন টিভি মিডিয়ার এবং একই সাথে নিউজ পেপার পত্রপত্রিকা যারা সাংবাদিক ভাইরা বোনেরা আছেন, তারা অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করছেন প্রেস কনফারেন্স শুরু করবার জন্য। আমরা এখন সেদিকে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছি। So let's start the press conference. See you soon again for the signing ceremony. Please. আমরা একটি একটি করে প্রশ্ন নেব, কিছু জিনিস চাইবো সবার সহযোগিতা পাওয়ার জন্য। প্রশ্ন করবার জন্য সবাই নিজের নাম এবং নিজের মিডিয়া হাউসের নামটি উল্লেখ করবেন, এবং আমরা যে আয়োজন নিয়ে আছি এই আয়োজন নিয়ে প্রশ্ন করবার জন্য সবাইকে বিনীত অনুরোধ করছি, এবং আশা করছি সবাই সুশৃঙ্খলভাবে সুন্দরভাবে আয়োজনটি সম্পন্ন হতে আমাদেরকে সাহায্য করবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আচ্ছা ভাইয়া, যদি কিছু মনে না করেন এইভাবে মাইক্রোফোন ছাড়াই যদি প্রশ্ন করেন, আসলে সিচুয়েশন এরকম হয়ে গেছে।
প্রথম প্রশ্নটি আমরা কার কাছ থেকে পাচ্ছি?
Hi, Shoaib bhai, wanted to know what prompted you to come to Bangladesh in this role. This is your first time in the BPL, and what do you plan to, pass on to the fast bowlers in Bangladesh? Thank you.
I mean, if I get any opportunity to land back in Bangladesh, I always do that. This is the love that I have for Bangladesh. You should understand that. And throughout my career, Bangladeshis always showed and spread a lot of love to me. So I would never miss an opportunity to come back to Bangladesh. That is one. Secondly, and I've been part of the BPL. I've seen over the period of time, and I heard that BPL is doing great. I finally had the opportunity to come back here to be the part of it, and at the same time, it'll be so much. I'll be grateful. It'll be so much fun that if I come along with the team in a month or so and pass on to the things that I've learned, especially when it comes to fast bowling, motivating the players and giving them few tricks how to win matches. And when it comes to fast bowling, I think Taskin is one of them that has been bowling very honestly, and he's looking very good. He's looking sharp. He's looking focused. My job is going to be probably to give confidence in terms of how to win matches, and to basically through Dhaka Capitals, I like to reconnect with the Bangladeshis, the most beautiful nation in the world. I want to reconnect.
থ্যাংক ইউ
Mahit,
পরবর্তী প্রশ্নটি শুনবো স্যার প্লিজ স্টেট ইউর নেম অ্যান্ড ইউর মিডিয়া হাউস নেম অ্যাজ ওয়েল
Hi Shoaib, I am Sami. I am working for a local Bengali newspaper called the Desh Rupantor. My question is, last year when Bangladesh won the test series against Pakistan, I saw some of your comments in various television stations where you appear as a guest and you praised the first bowling unit of Bangladesh very much. So I want to know, are you tracking up the pace bowling unit of Bangladesh, as some of them will play for the Dhaka Capitals and some of them will also play in the other teams, the opponents you are facing? And what are your remarks about the Bangladeshi pace unit as they are growing, they are doing good in the cricket?
We as brothers, though we lost a great game of cricket against you guys back in '99, I was playing that match. But for onwards, I've seen the growth of Bangladeshi cricket, with a lot of ups and downs, with a lot of changes in the bucks, in Bangladeshi boards, the lot of the country situation at times, you guys could not be settled down, but you have a very honest team who wants to win. And the more of the fact is that, the Bangladeshi people are fanatic about their plays, right? And they love their cricket. And then when I see Bangladesh doing well, it always gives me a greatest pleasure to my heart. I always praise Bangladesh, India, everyone, the smaller nation, even Afghanistan. I always make sure that, the other associate members and the smaller teams, and not in the top 5 teams, they do better. I make sure that, I encourage them. But the pace battery that you're talking about, I think is looking good. And I really hope that, they make it far in the World Cup. And they hope that Bangladesh has to be the force in the coming World Cup, which is happening in India and Sri Lanka. I hope they are one of the greatest force to reckon with, and I hope they really go far, because this is one of the most exciting national team, and I want Bangladesh to to win that, or somehow manage to climb up the ladder and to win the World Cup somehow. So I think it's units are looking good, and since our first time in Dhaka for me and Dhaka Capitals, and me and Mezan were talking about which plays that we need to focus on and various things, and I think it's looking good. And I'm definitely come back in the mid of Jan to spend some time with the players, and I'll try to pass on my knowledge that I have. But so far, Bangladesh national team looking good, and I wish them best of luck.
Abid here from Frequency. Yeah, there.
this is your phone here.
Yeah. So you are talking about the Bangladesh pace bowling unit. When you used to play, Bangladesh didn't have very good pace bowling unit, but right now the things have changed. In the recent past, Bangladesh have beaten Pakistan. Have you seen Nahid Rana, Taskin, and what sort of advice you want to give to Taskin for his betterment? And if right now Sean Tate is the bowling coach of Bangladesh, and after Sean Tate, if BCB offers you to take the pace bowling unit, would you like to take the position?
No, I think the Sean Tate is one of the best coaches that you have when it comes to fast bowling. You don't need me after Sean Tate. I think you're going to keep on working with him. He's one of the fantastic guy, one of the most
honest people that we can help. And with all the fun, they're going to do. I'm going to come as the people citizen of the heart. And like that's how I like to come. That's what I'm going to do. Because I never do stuff. It's often become, that's why,
can go far, and so far I've seen that in Taskin, and he is looking very good. He's looking sharp. He's looking focused, and so is Naid Rana. I think if he is kept on going along with a great training session when it comes to training properly, I think I'll give him advice at the same time. If I ever see him, so I'll make sure that I'll tell him what are the trades and the secrets of the training. If he gets that, I think he will go far. But the most important is that attitude that you have towards life, and that reflects on the field. What you are off the field, you are exactly what you are on the field. So the attitude, it is the main thing that you're gonna have as a fast bowler, that you gotta dominate the show.
Maharush.
I think you have a great idea about Bangladesh cricket. Any young Bangladeshi cricketer that impressed you in recent times?
There are many, I always believe, when they just came to Pakistan and won the series, I watched that series very closely. There is a lot of people that are in the corners, and I certainly like Leighton Das. I think he is a very brutal force, and you have a top of the order, the lefty, forgetting his name, but they're looking good too, yeah. But I think the Bangladesh needs to create some magic now in the coming World Cup. If the Bangladesh able to, he's one of the finest team in the T20 format when it comes to Bangladesh. I mean, this is going to have a belief that they can go far and they can win the tournaments and win the big finals. They got to have a belief somehow.
Arifin.
Hi Shoaib, this is Arifin from Daily Star. Can you just tell us that you have played here a few times in Bangladesh? So what's your best memory, and what do you think about the World Cup? What do you think about the World Cup? That who will be your favorite team to win the World Cup? Oh, I see. My first question was that you played here quite a few times, Bangladesh. So what's your best memory in Bangladesh in playing this, and who are your favorite teams to lift the World Cup in the coming?
The first memory is in Bangladesh. When I landed back here, I didn't know I was as popular in Pakistan as I was in Bangladesh too. So that love stayed with me till the day now.
Any more question?
First of all, what made you choose to collaborate with Dhaka Capitals as a mentor? And the second question is that I've been seeing that you are taking Taskin's name again and again and again. So I think you are one of the admirers of him as well. So would you rate him among top 5 seamers in Southeast Asia right now?
Dhaka Capitals, I think the opportunity came to me a few months back, and you must understand. I had immense respect for Bangladesh, and I would never lose any opportunity to come back and meet and greet with the Bangladeshis. I think they're most fantastic people. They are the most fantastic people on the planet, and they have immense love for me. So I thought, it'll be a great idea to reconnect with the Bangladeshis. And since they loved me a lot, I think I should participate and give some of my experience back to Bangladesh and share some stories and my experiences to the youngsters and make sure to motivate them and then to inspire them and to become something which is unbelievable. I think Naid, one is those that you're talking about, Taskin is you're talking about, and I think Bumrah is right there. I think Shaheen Shah is there, and Naseem Shah is there, and other couple of fast bowlers are coming up in Pakistan. They are really quick. I'm sure one day I really want, someone who comes along who breaks my speed record, and he has bowled as bad, as fast, as hurtful as possible in coming years. That's what I like to see. Hats off to Mitchell Stark, and the way he bowled for another 15, 16 years. I think I really want people to, my kind of fast bowlers that comes in, who terrorize the batsmen, and you hurt them, he takes wickets, so we can bring the craze back into cricket. 2002, and my third or fourth test match, I getting Jack Callis out on a very pacey delivery, so that was my favorite team.
What difference do you see from the generation of you-based bowling and current generation?
You see, I don't want to blame this generation because they're born in an era of T20, you see. So they travel, lodge and play, and second day they wake up and then they play again. So they don't have much time to recover, to bowl the fastest delivery. If you just have a rest for 6 months and come back and train and recuperate yourself and then rebuild yourself, and then you can bowl at the fastest, right? So I have nothing against this generation. But I also believe, the that you want to see, amount of the aggression that you want to see, that is also missing out in the world cricket. Plus the laws are very stiff and very strict when it comes to, saying something. And back in the days, I used to kick and punch and pull and push. That has to be there a little bit. Keep the game interesting. I believe in body contact. So this thing needs to come back. The aggression comes back. Every English sport, any white man sports, you see, there's the body contact is there, right? So as you talk about ice hockey to football to anything, I don't believe that, you're hitting people or abusing people, but there's some kind of aggression has to be there to keep the, charm up.
Thank you. Thank you, Shoaib.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, everyone, for your wonderful questions. I hope everyone is happy and got your answers well. Thank you so much, Shoaib Akhtar. So we are closing the press conference for now. See you soon for the signing ceremony again. Thank you so much.